Hi guys, and welcome back to today's video. I hope you guys are all doing great. If you are new here, hi, my name is Dana. I am a wife to Josh and then a mama to 3 littles. I have a kindergartner, a preschooler, and then I also have a 1-year-old who's right here. Hi! As you can tell from the title down below, I'm going to be sharing with you our family's kind of bucket list for the upcoming fall season, specifically October. Our family loves October. That's our anniversary month. It is my oldest birthday, so he of course loves the fall and everything in October. And because of that, we tend to do either our vacation in October, a weekend getaway, or something fun in October as a family. So I just wanted to share with you, everything that we're going to be doing this fall. But let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing that we want to try to do is actually collect a lot of acorns. I know that probably sounds really funny, but we do a lot with acorns. We do crafts. My little guy loves collecting them. We do counting games with them. We do all kinds of things with them and make little ornaments and things like that. When I say a lot, I mean just like a few dozen. But I guess it's a lot by the time you actually find them all. Anyway, so collecting acorns. And I also thought it would be fun to do a fun science experiment by actually making flour with the acorns. I know we went to a little exhibit that we had nearby and they are actually showing you how to make flour out of acorns. So we thought we would give that a try, honestly, just for the hands-on experience and for something fun to do with the kids. But yes, our number one thing that we want to do in October is just experiment with different ways that we can use acorns. The next thing that we have on our bucket list, is doing more bonfires and kind of like s'mores for dessert type evenings. Yes. This is actually only our second full fall season in our house since we live out in the country. And last fall I had a brand new baby. She was just a newborn, so I wasn't able to actually be outside in a little bit of a colder weather, if that makes sense. So I am really looking forward to actually being outdoors more in the evening this fall, doing those kind of like bonfires, doing the memory building around the campfire again. We love that. That's one of our favorite activities in the fall, specifically in October, and especially on the weekends, just to get all the s'mores things out and just have a good fellowship time with friends and family and things like that. The next thing that we wanted to do in October is actually take the kiddos camping. This will also be the first year where my oldest 2 are actually old enough to probably actually remember the camping. And sometimes in previous years we always say like, oh, well, they're not old enough to remember, and that's our excuse for not doing it. But then sometimes as parents we can forget that the memory building is not only for the kids, but it is for us as parents as well. And it is all about building that relationship and building those memories with our kiddos. And so we wanted to be really intentional about maybe going out to, maybe we're hoping for maybe even 3 weekends of just really fun little simple camping trips. And not really trips per se, honestly, just even setting the tent up in the backyard. Because like I said, we do live out in the country now, and so we are able to kind of set the tent in the back of the property and have it feel like we're camping, if that makes sense. And to remember as parents that, like I said, it's not just about them building memories and remembering them. It is about us as parents building memories for ourselves. And sometimes I feel like we can get so caught up in creating memories for our kids, like we want them to have the beautiful memories, that we forget that we're also making memories for ourselves. And when our kiddos are grown up, these are all things that we're going to look back at and remember for ourselves too. And maybe not just the kids, but we ourselves will hopefully remember them. But so definitely camping is on our top of the list. So as I mentioned before, October is our anniversary month, as well as my son's birthday. My son will be 6, which is crazy, my oldest. Crazy, time flies, and he is really still into trains. He loves trains. So we might go to a local train museum as our little weekend getaway. It's about an hour and a half away. And we'll probably do like a little train ride, a scenic train ride. There's a steam train that actually can take you like through the different mountains and stuff. And it's only a couple of hours away. And it's pretty affordable, and it would be a fun weekend trip. And he would love it, right? Say, Oliver would absolutely love it, wouldn't he? You want to come join me? Can we say hi? Say hi. Another one of our favorite activities to do in the fall, and this is honestly all year round, but really in the fall, we love, love, love hiking. We actually do have a lot of state parks around us, and so we are able to actually go and explore different regions, and that's actually really, really fun. We go on not really advanced trails, but we are able to do that more intermediate hiking with the kiddos. Intermediate for us, you know. But we have a little hiking backpack for the baby, so she is old enough now so she's not needing to nurse all the time. So we're able to actually put her in the backpack and everything like that and take some snacks for the kids and actually do like a whole afternoon of hiking. And so that's been really fun, and we're really looking forward to doing that more regularly in the fall, especially since it's not as buggy, it's cooler, so we're not all overheating and we're actually able to dress in layers and, you know, everything like that. So yeah, definitely hiking. That's also on the very top of the list. Another thing that I wanted to try, and I've actually tried this before and have absolutely failed at it because I'm not very gifted in the edible crafts department, I guess if you want to call it that. But that is actually really try to get good at making our own caramel apples. I think the caramel apple is probably like one of my favorite desserts, especially in the fall. I'm not one of those people that like pumpkin anything. I'm not a huge pumpkin fan, no thank you. But a caramel apple I love, like that's my treat that I always try to get in the fall. And so I actually did try making them a couple years ago. It's a complete flop because when I went to actually blanch the apples, I left them in way too long, so it ended up being like a soggy apple on a stick with dripping caramel off of it. So I was like, fail, very big fail. But I actually should have read the instructions, and yeah, so there's that. Anyway, so we're gonna try it again this year and hopefully like have it turn out and actually have some fun toppings, yes, and have it taste good. Did you want to come back up here? Yeah, and have it actually taste good. So yeah, hopefully that happens. Yeah. Oh, are you trying to eat my nose? So another thing that we want to try to do is we don't really carve pumpkins every year, but we do like painting them. And I don't know why that is. We like getting those little white pumpkins and just painting them, and we use those as decorations for quite a while, all the way through Thanksgiving, really till we take that down and start decorating for Christmas. And the little white ones are really cute, and the kiddos can actually have fun making really fun designs on them. So yeah, definitely painting all the little pumpkins. Another one of our favorite things to do, honestly just in the colder season in general, is to make a lot of soups. I love soups. I think they're the best thing, especially in the evenings. And especially for mama, because the next day we can just heat it up and eat it again. So I always try to make, you know, 2 or 3 meals worth of soup whenever I do make it. But I'm really hoping to like this year actually do some new recipes and make it like switch it up a little bit. Just different from like, you know, your chicken soup and chili and things like that, but try some new recipes. So I am excited to get back into doing that this year. If you do have a favorite soup recipe, link it down below or comment what that is so I can find it. But yeah, I would like to try to get out of my comfort zone, if that makes sense, when it comes to actually making soups. Another thing that's really popular around us are corn mazes. We live in an area where there's just corn all around us. So actually there's quite a few corn mazes. We have about 5 or 6 different huge ones that are really popular near us. So we do like doing those. We did get lost in one once, but it was still really fun. And I think our kiddos would actually really enjoy it now that they're a little bit older. The last thing that I want to try to do this fall is, it's amazing, first of all, how quickly the leaves seem to change. I feel like the leaves start changing, you look up and all of a sudden they're gone off of the tree. So I think this year, especially this fall, I want to be more intentional about, honestly, even if we're just sitting outside looking at the leaves, or honestly just like being present, and not just in the sense of like being present with the kiddos, but honestly just being aware. Like going outside and just being, just be, if that makes sense. But yeah, doing more intentional resting and just enjoying the season. I feel like the fall season is so short because it's like, oh, end of summer, fall, leaves are gone, boom, hello winter. That's the way it is. Well guys, thank you again for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do anything unique as a family for fall, or if you have any favorite fall activities, please share them down below. I am always looking for different unique things to kind of add into our bucket list, if that makes sense. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy hearing what we want to do this fall, right? Yes, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and we will see you in our next video. Bye.